Health is the most important wealth. We all know that, right? But what are the characteristics of a good health or a good healthy body? Number one, the body stamina. Number two, some muscle power. Number three, reflex action. So these are three important parameters or important characteristics of a healthy body. So in order to achieve these three things, what we must have is we must have a nutritious food, we must do physical activities, and we must have proper rest. When I say rest, we should have minimum 6 to 8 hours sleep. But a common problem nowadays, what people face is lack of sleep or oversleeping. That means sleep disorder. So sleep disorder is one of the common problem which most of the people are facing. So friends, today we are going to discuss more about sleeping disorder. So there are two kind of sleeping disorder normally we have. One is called lack of sleep and another one is called oversleeping. So we will have discussion about both the things and we will have solution for both the things. So what is basically a sleep disorder? Sleep disorder is nothing but where people are not able to sleep properly. They don't fall asleep or they get irregular sleep. They won't be able to keep proper timings. And some people they have oversleeping. Oversleeping normally we refer people who are sleeping more than 9 hours. Right? It is also unhealthy. Or some people will have nightmare, night terror. So all these we consider as sleep disorder. And some people they walk during the sleep. So all this comes under a sleep disorder. So sleep disorder is a common problem which we need to actually take care. Otherwise, we will not have a healthy body, and it may end up in problems like depression, anxiety, and diabetes, heart attack. So a lot of health issue we may have it. So it is very important that we must take care of our sleep. So friends, today I'm going to give you solutions for both the problems, lack of sleep and oversleeping. So first we will discuss about lack of sleep. So what are the things to be noted down or what are the things to be taken care to avoid lack of sleep? Number one, we should have the right sleep schedule. See, most of the problem started from an irregular sleeping schedule. See, people nowadays, it may be due to their work pressure or maybe due to the entertainment where people spend their time more with the TV and all. They don't keep a proper schedule for it. So that will again end up in irregular sleeps. And the second one, pay attention what you have. That means what you drink and eat because your food habits also will affect your sleep. See, let us say if you are someone who have a lot of junk food at night, that will definitely going to disturb your sleeps. So make sure that you have proper food, normal good food, nutritious food just before maybe 3 to 4 hours prior to your sleep. So that by the time you sleep, it will be digested properly and you will get a good sleep. And the third one, what we need to take care is we should have a restful environment. Because see, if you don't keep your bedroom properly, then you don't get a proper sleep. So make sure that you don't, it has a proper ventilation. There is no light coming inside, and the room temperature is proper. Everything should be. There should not be any distractions or disturbance. So everything should be taken care. And I always say that the bedroom should be kept very neat and clean so that when you sleep, when you lay on the bed, you should feel that, okay, this is the best place I am taking my rest. Right? So resting place should be kept properly. Right? And the next important part is limit your daytime naps. See, sometimes you may not be getting a good sleep at night because you may be taking a nap during the afternoon or maybe in the morning. That may be also affecting your sleep. Right? So just trying to find out, are you actually taking a nap? Is that actually causing a lack of sleep during your night? If it there, maybe you need to stop it and you need to, during those times, you need to involve some other activities and make sure that you get a proper sleep in the night. And another very common or very important activity, what all we have to do is involve in physical activity. See, morning, if you involve in any physical activity, maybe you go for a jogging or do yoga or go to gym, do some physical activity, some physical exercise, so that that will give you a proper sleep in the night, right? Because when you do a lot of exercise, lot of happy hormones get secreted in your body, and that will actually lead to good metabolism, good level of happiness and all, and that will also help you to reduce the stress and get a proper sleep in the night. So make sure that you involve in some physical activities. Because we all are blessed with a lot of things in our world. See, we have a lot of parks where without paying anything, you can go for a jogging. We have a lot of gyms. We have a lot of yoga centers. Even nowadays, a lot of online tutors are there. You can actually get a coaching from them. So a lot of opportunities are there for us. So this is the time actually we should utilize it and do a proper physical activity, right? Because healthy body needs nutritious food in physical activity and good sleep. And good sleep is again a byproduct of or your physical activity will also help you to get a good sleep, right? And friends, the next important activity what you need to take care is manage worries. See, stress or worries are common nowadays, right? It is unavoidable, basically. So even if you say that I want to live a less stressless life, it is actually not possible, right? We all have a stress. I may have stress, you may have stress, everyone will have a stress, but it's all how we manage it, right? How we face it and how we manage it, right? The same stress, see the kind of stress what I am taking and you are taking or some other people are taking will be different, right? The level of stress will be different. And it's all at the end how we are managing, how we are facing and managing this important one, right? So, see, if you want to achieve something, sometimes we need to go through stress. If you have to attend some exams, you maybe need to go through a stress. For everything, we may have a stress, right? But we need to manage it. So, learn how to manage your stress. See, even we have a program called Eliminate Your Stress, right? And find happiness. So that course, kind of course, will help you to actually manage your stress, right? So manage your stress properly, and meditation also will help you to manage your stress. So meditation also will help you to get a good sleep. So managing stress or worries is also very important thing, because sometimes maybe because of your worries or stress is what you are not able to sleep properly. So you need to understand how to actually get a proper stress management, how to do a proper stress management, right? See, the kind of stress what you are facing, for you it may be highly stressful, maybe for some other person it will be less stressful, right? So it's all how they face it and manage it. So we need to learn it and we need to manage it. And friends, another very important thing what we need to do, because it is a common thing nowadays in all the bedrooms. Make sure that you remove all electronic gadgets. Like don't keep your TV inside your bedroom. Don't keep your mobile or tablet inside your bedroom. And make sure all electronic devices get outside your bedroom, so that you will not get any distractions. You will not have any issues. You will get a proper sleep, right? At least make sure just 30 minutes before your sleep, you keep away all mobiles and all electronic gadgets outside your bedroom. And your bedroom should be only in a very neat, clean, calm place, and you sleep properly, right? That's another very important step we need to take care before sleeping. Next important one, reduce your intake of caffeine or nicotine. Maybe just before you make sure that you will not take for say 4 hours or 6 hours prior to your sleep, either nicotine or caffeine, right? Because nicotine or caffeine, all we know that it normally reduces our sleep. So don't, if you have a problem with your sleep, make sure you don't take nicotine or coffee. Basically, you not smoke, you not have your coffee and all 4 hour or 6 hour prior to your sleep, right? That is also very important. And also, the next very important point what I want to say is limit your alcohol intake, because people have a myth that having alcohol will help them to get more sleeps. But in fact, having alcohol basically disturb your sleep, and you may actually keep on wake up. It will actually disturb your purpose, healthy sleep. The study says having alcohol basically disturb your sleep and it won't get you a proper healthy sleep. Right? So limit your alcohol intake. If you, especially if you have a sleeping problem, don't depend on alcohol to fall asleep. You may fall asleep easily, but it may disturb during your sleep, and you don't get a healthy sleep. Right? And friends, another very important point, what I want to say is, because night just before sleep is one of a very important time for us to program our. So make sure you write your life goals. See, all we have a life goal, right? You want to achieve something, you want to reach some level, you want to buy or achieve a lot of things in your life. All these things to be written in your goal, right? Have a practice of writing a goal before sleep, and that will help you to program your subconscious mind, and you will get a proper sleep. And also practice gratitude journal. So gratitude journal is basically a journal we keep to write down about the people who helped you that day and show them the gratitude. Right? So maintain a gratitude journal and write your goals. So that will also help you to achieve your goal faster, and also it will help you to get a good healthy sleep. Right? And another very effective method to get you sleep. Let us say you lay down on the bed and you are not getting your proper sleep. So what is the best way to get your sleep? One, start counting from 1 to 100. And once you reach 100, start counting reverse. For example, you start counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up to 100 you count. Then start counting reverse. 100, 99, 98, 97, 95. So keep continuing that. After some time, you automatically fall into sleep. Right? So this is a very effective method. Many people use it, and start using. In case if you are finding difficulty to get a sleep, this method will help you to get a good sleep. Right? Another important method is self-relaxation. Self-relaxation is basically, I can say, it's a yogic method where you yourself give a command to each part of your body that it is relaxing, 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 and by the time you finish all the body part, you go into the deep sleep. For example, what you need to do is lay down on in your bed and close your eyes. Take 2-3 times breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Then start focusing towards your leg first. So first focus towards each fingers on your legs. And in your mind, you say that my each fingers are relaxing, my each fingers are relaxing, my each fingers are relaxing, then my legs are relaxing. So like that, each part of your body say that it is relaxing, it is relaxing. Say it in your mind, and slowly you say and concentrate on each part of your body and say it is relaxing, it is relaxing, it is relaxing, it is. By the time you reach your head, you will fall into sleep. Right? This is another very effective method to get into sleep, in case if you have a lack of sleep. Right? So friends, these are all very effective methods and the steps you need to follow to get a good sleep if you are facing a lack of sleep. Right? Friends, now let us discuss about the second problem, that is oversleeping. Right? There are people who have oversleeping issues where they sleep more than 9 hours. As I told, people who are sleeping more than 9 hours we consider as an oversleeping, and that also need to be solved. That also need to be cured. Right? This is also a sleeping disorder. So for healthy body, normally we say that 6 hours sleep along with the meditation and physical exercise is the best one. Or 7 to 8 hours is the maximum. 6 to 8 hours, that's what maximum. 9 hours and above is actually again a disorder. If you're facing oversleeping, what are the things to be taken care of? How we can come out of oversleeping? So a couple of points which I told in lack of sleep, because it repeats here also. Make sure that you have a proper sleep schedule, because sleep schedule is a very important thing. You should have a practice of sleeping every day at a proper time. And also start keeping an alarm. So what time you want to wake up? Let us say you are sleeping at 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock in the night, and you want to get up by 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock. Keep the proper alarm, right? And the second one, again, make sure your environment, sleeping environment should be good. It should be cool, calm, and there should not be any distraction from the light and other electronic devices. So that you make sure that it's very, very neat, calm, all the things, right? And another one important thing, have good nutritious food. Maybe you need to actually follow some proper diet plan, because again your intake of food or intake of drinks may be also affect your sleep, right? That because of that you may be doing oversleeping. So you need to find out what is a good diet for you. Maybe you can consult with some good dietitian and find out good diet. And another very important thing, make sure that you practice that every day you involve in some daily activity, some daily physical activities. As I told, either start yoga practicing or start go to some gym or do some physical activity like jogging or whatever. But make sure that at least half an hour to 1 hour you engage with some physical activity. That will also help you to get a proper sleep, right? You will not get into oversleeping. But don't get into a physical activity just before the bedtime, right? That will again make you to sleep more for more hours. So better do it in the morning so that evening will get a proper sleep. And friends, another very important thing. See, sometimes people may be sleeping over because they don't have a goal in their life. So I always say that set a goal, right, and start focusing towards the goal. Because when you have a goal and when you start writing your goal every day night, morning automatically you tend to actually get up on time and focus towards the goal. Right? So make sure you set a goal and write down that goal before sleeping, and so that your subconscious mind will also start making you wake up and work for that goal. So friends, these are the very important steps which will again help you to overcome the oversleeping sleep disorder. So friends, go through once again all the points which I told. And if you are someone who is facing this kind of disorder, practice this and definitely it will help you to get a proper sleep. And if you are having an issue, of course, you need to consult with some expert and get a treatment for it. Right? So that's all in this video, friends. So before winding up, I have a couple of requests. If you're watching first time my channel, make sure you subscribe the channel, hit on the like button, comment in the comment box what are the key takeaways, and also share this video with your other friends and family members. Right? Friends, coming Tuesday and Wednesday, I have scheduled 2 webinars. One is called Thought to Action, where I'm going to teach you how to generate more positive thoughts and how the thought can take into action, right? And Wednesday, I'm going to teach you about power of minds, where I'm going to discuss more about what are the hidden power of our mind, our subconscious mind, and how you can utilize those powers. First, both the webinars starts at 7:30 p.m. and ends by 9:30 p.m. And this time, this is completely free. So I want all you to register for this masterclass. Link to register for the masterclass is there in the description. So click on the link and register for the masterclass. Let us meet at the masterclass. Thank you very much. Wishing you all a very happy and